I don't even know what I'm talking about anymore. It's one of those days, you know? But it's okay. It's okay. It's always one of those days with me. Wow, Red Queen. I am so offended. Like, seriously, how dare you? Well, as it turns out, it is time for us to reveal the Game Master and the game. There's no chance you're going to know who is choosing the game. Well, you know what? It's me. Yeah, I bet nobody in this world would have been able to guess that. No, it's not Dio, RBW. That is a lie. Yeah, and we went through about 7 or 8 games in order to come down to this one. And as it turns out, we're going back to one of sort of the old classics that we have, Titanic. Now, this isn't Titanic. It's Titanic 2005. And this is, honestly, I really enjoy this game. I have a blast with Titanic. Yeah, if you didn't know, there are multiple Titanic bootlegs for the NES, and we are just doing one of them, Titanic 2005. Okay, I'm checking right now, by the way, if one of the GMs wants to come and keep me sane a little bit, because I've been going crazy just recently trying to get everything ready. Thank you for fanning the room, Justin, because it is a little bit toasty in here. Teeny tiny bit. Guess what? You know what? My favorite person in Titanic has to be the unsinkable Molly Brown. She's just amazing. You know, everybody thought, hey, Molly Brown, you're gonna go down. But she's like, no, you're gonna frown because I'm better than you. My name is Molly Brown, I'm gonna kick your butt. She's the unsinkable Molly Brown, Justin. Justin has no idea who that is. But yo, my name's Molly Brown, and I eat bullets for breakfast, because Molly Brown, that cool. No, Molly Brown didn't ever take a break, Justin, and neither will I. No, Molly Brown, she didn't just get sweat in her mustache. She didn't have a mustache. She might have had a mustache. I don't know. If so, it was the best mustache ever. Such a good mustache. Molly Brown rocked that. And they're like, Molly Brown, you can't wear a mustache. She's like, I don't care. I don't care what you think. My name is Molly Brown. I'm going to do whatever I want. Back when I was a kid, we watched a show that was called The Unsinkable Molly Brown, and you know, it was a good show. It's a good movie. You learn all about how it's both a show and a movie, Justin. Movies are shows. They show you what's going on. Okay. Well, you're wrong. You're objectively wrong, Justin. A movie is a show. Okay, Chat, let's go ahead and get this settled. Is a movie a show? Are... I'm not saying they're the same thing. I'm saying that a movie is a show. Oh, Jesus says yes, but Orbital Bear says no. Mr. Torture says no. Red Queen says no. Shows are theater plays? Wow. Movie is a subset of show? Okay. We're getting some really hot opinions in here, and I love it. Okay. I love this. I love... Because, yeah, it's one of those terms that people get a little bit heated up, i.e. Justin gets a little bit heated up about, and he always tries... That's because a movie is a show. A movie is a show. You can deal with it.
I had to deal with this for the last 9 years living here.
8 years.
9 years.
Oh, okay.
2010.
A movie is a type of show. Wow. No, Red Queen. No, he's tickling me. Why would you say this? Ah! No! Oh my gosh. I can't believe you. I can't believe you've done this. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm working on getting all the last little teeny tiny details of this match sorted. I'm working on getting everything captured. I hope you all really enjoy the story of Titanic, though, okay? It was a love story that went awry with death and drowning. They drowned in this. Everybody drowns. Except for Molly Brown, because she's that cool. Spoilers? I'm so sorry about spoilers. Everybody's gonna drown here. Oh my gosh, I forgot I put a week of Garfield music in my playlist. I love this. Week of Garfield. This makes me extremely happy. Okay, Justin has stopped tickling me. I'm free, everybody. No, don't, no, Justin! Okay. Never say anything that you might regret like that, because, oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. So everybody, just so you know, this is Kusogr4nde, the Bad Video Game Tournament, and apparently it is also Let's Go Ahead and Betray Brossentia Day. People are treating it like a national holiday today. Seriously. Jerks. I really don't care, whatever. It's just fun to have fun. You gotta have fun. You gotta enjoy life. That's what life is all about. Having fun and enjoying what's going on. Well, you know what? More than that, we are running just a tiny bit late getting everything captured, but we're almost there. So close, everybody. I'm going to say that it looks like we have everything done, and we're going to be able to get it live in about 5 seconds. That's right. Nobody do a countdown for that because, bam, it's already live. I told you it would take like 5 seconds to get it up, and here we are. Y'all doubted me. Okay, I'm checking right now to see if we can get game audio turned up real quick because it is a teeny tiny little bit quiet. There we go. This is beautiful music. This looks special. This is definitely Titanic. I'm letting them know they can head to character select. Okay. Doesn't this look beautiful? Titanic. Titanic. I'm checking to see if they are ready to begin the match. I definitely am. Okay, 2 have confirmed. By the way, what's some good stuff to spam? Okay, I have 3 out of 4 who have confirmed. Let me see, Xandra sending the last confirmation. Okay, go ahead everybody in chat if you would like to spam whatever sea stuff you have. Spam those squids, spam the octopi if you have them, fish, those are in the ocean. If you have icebergs, those are super relevant, okay? Any water-themed stuff, spam away because we are just about ready to start. As soon as I see movement, I will start our timer. And there we go, Duchessness. Oh, come on. Can you start timer? I hit the button. Okay, everybody is playing. Thank you. Oh, there's so many fish. So many fish. I love them. I love them so much. So, this is Titanic 2005. This is a video game that was made... I have no idea who made it. But it's... You know, it's something that somebody made, and they thought it was a good idea to have a platformer. It looks like Duchess Nicole is gonna opt to jump through the boxes instead of go over them. This is a strategy that will work. Takes a little while to jump through the boxes, but, you know, you can get there. Oh, such a good game. Now, just so you know, you have a lot of things on screen. The hearts, that's your health. The 3 on the left side, I believe that's the number of lives that you have. And then the thing next to the potions, I guess. And then the lifesavers, those should be just collectibles. I'm not exactly sure how many you have to get in order to get an extra life. Something like 20. Okay, 3 out of 4 players have made it through level 1. We're going to see some quick progress, and then it's going to really be difficult for any of the players to get further ahead. It's not exactly a good game. Okay, engine room. It looks like Duchess Nicole is climbing up and going to try to figure out where to go. Come on. I love that everybody is playing as Rose, okay? Can I just say this? I gave them a choice between Jack or Rose. Completely their choice. Everybody is Rose. Oh, Ritz falls to his death. Always a sad day, but, you know, you just have to deal with it sometimes. Xandra and Duchess Nicole on the right, just making some pretty decent progress. I think they're surveying the situation, trying to make sure they can make progress. Ritz, being careful with this engine. The thing is, when it comes to bootlegs, hitboxes are not always very straightforward. Oh my gosh, KM, thank you for correcting me. I've had a hectic morning. Ritz Blues is doing our audio. I appreciate it. I mean, you can't really tell. It's mostly just music. Because sound effects sometimes happen. And there we go. Ritz on to the next level. It looks like Ritz has taken a little bit of a lead. Oh, unfortunately, the coal cart just dealing some damage there. Watch out for those shovels. The Titanic was known for being possessed as well, if you didn't know. Yeah, the the ship sinks if you get a game over. Oh, there we go, Ritz! Oh, it's too good. So good. Ah. Okay, this music is not the best music. It looks like all the other players are trying to figure out where to go. The engine room, luckily, the first engine room is fairly straightforward. I think you just need to run to the right. Second engine room is a little bit more complicated. I think we're going to see Ritz get a little bit walled here just due to the complicated nature of this room. Now, if I'm remembering correctly, all 4 of these players took first in their individual matches. So we've got 4 really strong players battling it out right now with Titanic 2005. Duchess Nicole took 4th. Wait, Cadis, really? Ah, thank you, Duchess Nicole, for filling the slot. But still, Duchess Nicole, Ritz Blues, and Xandra, they are all in more or less the same area. Sprint God is doing a little bit too much exploring at this point. There aren't very many pickups that actually help. You really just want to get to the end. Is this game pretty short? We're not going to see a completion, Mike. Don't worry. It gets relatively complicated, especially towards the end. Ritz completing another stage. And now we're into the climb. Ritz is going to have to figure out where to go in the ship as the water is rising. The climb is just rough. You know what? Actually, I'm just thinking about this. Hypothetically, we could see a completion, but I don't think we will. Just due to the complex nature of the game. Xandra is falling. Oh, luckily that wasn't too much of a fall. It looks like Duchess Nicole is moving on to the climb as well. And yeah, this climb is absolutely brutal. You know what, Karozy, you might be right. I don't recall them completing it, like, just because of how complicated some of the stages get here. Especially the climb. The climb is the hardest part of the game. Xandra taking a death. It looks like 3 of our players are on here, and they're just going to have to figure out what direction they need to go and how to reliably grab onto ledges. Now, because it's bootleg, that's easier said than done. Yeah, the ship's sinking. This is the Titanic. It's not just going to be like, oh, guess what? We saved the Titanic. I remember this part of the movie. Oh, Ritz! Taking a death. Duchess Nicole making a deadly mistake and falling into the water. The Titanic sinks. Yeah, unfortunately, Duchess Nicole keeps going for that troll ladder, and that's not the ladder you want to take. Okay, Sprint God has a little bit of work to start catching up. It's not impossible. They just need to get to the end of the stage. There we go. Everybody onto the climb. We're going to see this climb for probably a good 15 to 20 minutes, if I'm not too mistaken. What I do like about this climb, though, by the way, is that if you do get to the top of the screen, you can make it scroll a lot faster. Okay. Wait, did Ritz go out of bounds? Why would you do that, Ritz? Okay, Ritz is going again. Let's see if there's anything useful out of bounds. Oh! Well, it's kind of screen scrolling a little bit. I wonder if there's anything that's worth doing there. That's interesting. Okay, Ritz opting to go through the wall again. I don't think this wall is going to be useful at all. Okay. Yeah, there's plenty of death out of bounds. I would agree with that. I wonder, though. You know what? I've seen speedruns of this game. I don't know if going out of bounds was helpful at all or not, but I'm almost thinking that there may be something worth doing out of bounds. All you speedrunners out there, go ahead and pick this game up and figure it out. Hey, everybody is on to the climb. The climb is the biggest wall in this game. This is where they're really going to struggle, trying to figure out where to go. Oh, oh no! I love how Rose, like, holds her dress when she jumps. I mean, it's practical. That's probably what I would do if I were jumping around with the dress on, but still. It's kind of hilarious. Okay, Ritz trying to go out of bounds to the left. I really want to see how far out of bounds you can go to the left and if anything happens. Okay, Xandra manages to climb up. Very nice. This next section is a little brutal, though. And I think Duchess Nicole did not get the checkpoint that's in the second section. The music's getting on your nerves. It's one of the better done things in this game. At least this part. I don't like the beginning music. It's kind of dumb. Okay, Duchess Nicole still getting some good climbing here. It looks like Xandra is getting up there as well. And Duchess Nicole moving on to section 2. There should be a checkpoint if you don't die. Oh my gosh. Duchess Nicole managed to sort of... Oh, there we go. Checkpoint number 2 reached. Very nice. Oh, Xandra, don't fall. Xandra. Yeah, there we go. Use those arms, Rose. Oh my gosh, if I were stuck in the Titanic like this, I would probably drown. Like, yeah, there's no hope. I don't know, maybe if I had enough adrenaline, I would just be able to pull myself up and, you know, manage to escape drowning. But I also feel like maybe I would just eat a sandwich as the ship goes down. Like, there's nothing to be done. We're just gonna kick back and... Why'd they put pickles on my sandwich? I asked for no pickles. Like, I'm fine with pickles, but if I don't want pickles right now, I don't want them on my sandwich. Ugh. The ship's going down and they put pickles on my sandwich. This is the worst day ever. What if there's no dry sandwiches left? I know, that's also a problem. You know, I wouldn't mind if it was a little normal water, but salt water, ugh. Oh, Duchess Nicole. Yeah, I want to learn the speedrun for this game. How about we all learn it? We can learn it together. Do one of those little Twitch gangs. What are they even called? The posses? The squads? Yeah. I feel like I would have preferred posse over squad. Hey, y'all, we're gonna welcome everybody to play together in the Twitch posse. Giddy up. Twitch reading Rainbow. Ooh, I like it. There we go. Duchess Nicole is starting to get pretty good at getting back to this checkpoint right here. Xandra also at checkpoint number 2. I think Sprint God and Ritz Blues are a little bit behind at this point. Ritz Blues had a strong start, but is struggling a bit with the climb, and also crime. You know, you don't want crime on the Titanic. That would be terrible. Hey, Xandra did a really good job of getting some of the climb and the crime taken care of. Unfortunately, it's a little bit hard to jump to the right. There we go. And another death. Xandra definitely has a pretty solid lead at this point, as Phantom is saying. Duchess Nicole tried to grab some of the health. Not gonna be worth it. Honestly, this game is incredibly entertaining when it's fast. I think it's really entertaining when people are struggling to get through this, by the way. It's so much fun. Okay. Duchess Nicole getting it to scroll, going up, up, up as much as possible. Oh boy. You know what? Rose? Does anybody name their children Rose these days? I still think it's a decent name. I feel like probably after Titanic came out, 50% of the babies that were had, like, for the next year were named Rose. Maybe 25% of the babies. I don't know. Somewhere around there. A lot of babies named Rose. Not sure about Jack, though. I don't know. Oh, yeah, there was Rose in Doctor Who. Oh, Rose in Doctor Who was so fantastic. Although, I don't... Yeah, I liked her. Like, I feel like there were better companions, but she was pretty okay. Xandra! Did Xandra just complete the stage? Xandra, as a matter of fact, did. Now we are into the inside of the Titanic, trying to figure out where to go. Watch out! Again, the ghosts are really causing a lot of havoc. This is like if Stephen King made Titanic. This is what would happen. Yeah, this stage is really difficult. Luckily, Xandra already learned the power of stairs. Whee! Oh my gosh. Speaking of Stephen King, Pet Sematary just came out in theaters. I need to go see that. I like scary movies a lot. Okay, I'm finding a little bit more information. So this was developed by Dragon Co. or Nice Code. It's nice that they have two names, I guess. That's pretty beautiful. And yeah, it came out in 2005. Now this company, Nice Code, specifically worked, I guess, on Brain Games, Escapeway, Experiment. I'm trying to see if they had anything that was outstanding that we've seen before here. I'm not sure. They did a version of Millipede. Oh no! They did some adaptation of Crash Bandicoot games. Yeah, that is a little bit worrying. And Lion King 3 hacks. Oh, and the game Wonder Rabbit. We've actually had Wonder Rabbit in Kusogr4nde, and they did Wait and See. Oh, except that in their version of Wait and See, Bugs Bunny was blue instead of gray. So that's cool. Looks like Duchess Nicole is opting for Jack. As far as I'm aware, there is literally no difference. Duchess Nicole is going to have to do a lot of work to catch back up. I'm not sure why she opted to switch. Okay, she did reset. Yeah, there are unlimited continues. I'm not sure why Duchess Nicole opted to reset, because she was pretty dang far into the game, but that level did kind of wall her. Ooh, Ritz Blues taking a death to Carpet. You know, Deadly Carpet, it's really tacky. Honestly, if I were running around in the Titanic and it looked like this, I'd be like, I spent $200 to go on this cruise, and the ship looks like this. Jeez. $200. Seriously, down the drain. I mean, quite literally, to be fair. Cam, we're not going to break anything to anyone. That's okay. Duchess Nicole will figure it out later. Hey, it looks like Xandra is completing another stage. Just so you know, this next set of stages, they're a little bit confusing because Xandra is in this next area. I believe you have to go collect an axe and then come back to the beginning here. Yeah, there are flying axes. Again, Stephen King's Titanic. This is what it is. Oh no! Xander goes into a room. Surprise! It's Death. Death's just sitting there waiting for you. Guess not too much of a surprise. I mean, the ship is sinking. You probably expect that some people are gonna die, you know? It looks like Duchess Nicole is working on making some progress here. I do know that some progress is being made by both Xandra and Ritz Blues. Spring God has been on this climb for a long time. The climb is just rough. Spring God taking another death there. I love this game though. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. There are games that are much worse than this and much less enjoyable. And yeah, this game is very bootleg, but it's playable bootleg. Hey, Ritz Blues is on to the level that Xandra's on. Xandra is still currently leading. And I think Xandra has found the way to the next level. Now, she will need to navigate back. Okay, there we go, Xandra into the first swimming section of the game. Now, it's easy to get electrocuted when you're in water, but it looks like Xandra's doing a good job of avoiding that. I don't believe you can drown. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful display. Duchess Nicole launching those fireworks and getting back to the climb of death. See, I was a little bit worried that Duchess Nicole would be putting herself a little bit back due to switching to Jack. But at the same time, this game, once you learn how to get through levels, you can go through extremely quickly. Yeah, how would you even swim in a dress? Like, would you go mermaid style, just try to flap both of your legs at the same time? Okay, Spring God just having a hard time with the staircase. Oh my gosh, so many deaths. I figure Spring God probably does know about the second checkpoint, and if you die right away, it's just good to run out the lives so that, you know, you can get to the checkpoint with as many lives as possible. I mean, RBW, here's the deal. This is an NES game, as you say. But with that said, this is bootleg NES, and with bootleg NES, there are some odd quirks that sometimes happen. Sometimes the games are much worse. Sometimes the games are still much worse, but have some weird advances that you wouldn't expect in an NES title. Like, you never really know what bootleggers are going to do. Oh my gosh, both Ritz and Xandra are having a blast with this game, trying to figure out where they need to go. Oh, and I love the death animation for Rose. She's just sort of like, well, I give up. You win. You win, video game. Spring God is starting to figure out some of this ladder maze. I would call it a maze just due to the fact that you have to figure out where you need to go, and the right side is the correct side. Spring God finally figuring out the climb and moving on to the next level. That puts him about 2 stages behind Xandra and Ritz Blues. Duchess Nicole just needs to beat the climb, and she'll be right in this as well. Rose's swim is great. She's acrobatic, you know. Look at her go. Hey, it looks like Ritz has found the key. Very nice. Xandra is all the way to the right, though, and does not have the key. She'll want to probably go back all the way to the left. It's absolutely required to get through the stage, going left first. Sprint God taking a game over, but not a huge deal. It just means, what, a few hundred people drowned in the sea. That's kind of sad, but, you know, you weren't going to save them anyway. Is Jack worse? KM. I don't believe there's any significant difference. It looks like Duchess Nicole does not like Jack, though, and will be switching back to Rose. Hey, Ritz finishes the stage. Ritz, I believe, is moving into the lead at this point. Very nice. So very nice. Xandra has just been struggling with this stage for quite a while. I'm not surprised. This game is not exactly the most straightforward when it comes to this swimming section. I remember it took me a while to figure out where to go, and the last time that we had this on Kusogr4nde, it took people a hot minute, you know? There we go. Ritz is through that stage and on to the next one. Again, I think after this will come the stage. Like, this stage is what? 1 minute long if you just manage to go the right direction. Half a minute, 15 seconds if you go the right direction. I don't think Ritz is. No, Ritz is doing it fine. After this, Rose should be moving outside and making some progress towards escaping the ship. So, fingers crossed Rose doesn't die. Duchess Nicole is back towards the beginning of the game. She is definitely in last at this point. That doesn't mean that it's not doable, though. I think Rose will be able to get back to the climb and hopefully finish it. Okay, Xandra is just struggling right now. Xandra sees that there's stuff to the left. Oh, that's exactly what you need. I love that collecting the hearts doesn't actually restore your health. It increases your lifesaver count. Why? I don't know. It's a bootleg video game. Why does it do anything? Okay, Xandra is still going to the left. She's got a good number of... Oh no! That's a death. Oh, Xandra, you can do it. I've got faith. Sprint God, just taking this a little bit slow. The biggest thing that you want to do is get through the stage without taking damage. Going a little bit slower is usually worth it. Okay, Ritz finishing the stage, and I believe this will be moving outside. Now, this part of the stage is honestly pretty difficult. Ritz taking a death right at the beginning. Like, honestly, this ship part is kind of a maze. Looks like Ritz has found a violinist. Ritz is gonna just try to jump through him. Okay, that's fine. I don't think there's anything over to the right, but doesn't hurt to try. Hey, Xandra manages to make some progress as well. Very nice. Now, just gotta run back and get to the place where you can use the key in order to get outside of the Titanic. Oh my gosh. Sprint God is into the swimming section as well. Xandra is making some pretty quick progress, but taking unnecessary hits. I'm a little bit worried that she's going to take a death before making it to the next stage. Oh my gosh, that water right there is particularly stressful. Particularly. Yeah. Yeah, Duchess is back to the climb again. I'm hoping that Duchess is able to make some progress here. Okay. Spring God takes a little bit of damage from the suitcase floating in the water. Xandra is trying to avoid the carpet. You know what? Somebody just needs to get a new carpet for this ship. Seriously. If your carpet is coming that high up, obviously you had someone really crappy install it in your ship. Yeah, KM, I actually think that's a pretty good description of this game. Dopey Prince of Persia, no combat. Not only that, but, like, it is Prince of Persia-esque, but just even trying to grab onto ropes, grab onto ledges, it's difficult. It's just hard to actually do, for sure. Ritz is making some solid progress trying to avoid spikes? The Titanic had some design flaws. You know, the deadly spikes is one of those. Andy, it's okay. We still recognize you as an important contributor to whatever you're talking about over there. Yeah, there is a cute dog. Oh, Ritz Blues tries to go out of bounds in order to make some progress. Not helping at all. Iceberg's the final boss. You know what? I wish you could. I mean, in a way, it sort of is. I'm not going to spoil the last level. It's pretty good, though. Hey, Xandra is on to the outside of the Titanic as well. Oh my gosh. Duchess Nicole. Like, you're really far behind. You were ahead of everybody for quite a while. But then, because you reset twice, you're super behind. That's a little bit worrying. I think it was the indecisiveness about characters that ended up putting her fairly far behind at this point. So this is just like the movie. The movie was also an action platformer. It's mostly what Rose did. She was really known in the movie for just being able to jump far. But she was a little bit slower, you know? And yeah, like, you know, there are all of these lifeboats. Shouldn't you just hop on one and then cut it free? And that's it? Be done with this game? Come on, Ritz. Nope. Not taking a lifeboat. I mean, you can't, but... Spring God is starting to make some progress as well. He's almost caught up to Xandra and Ritz Blues. That's great. Everybody is starting to get close to each other. Xandra opting to try to jump through part of the Titanic. Now, this might actually pay off. Nope! Actually, it might still pay off. I don't know if that is technically progress or not. unfortunately, Xandra made the Titanic sink. It was a sad day for everybody. What's that, Justin? Certainly it's raining outside? No, I don't want rain. Oh no, why is it raining? I hope y'all like this music, by the way, because I don't know if we're gonna hear any other music. As it turns out, they just invented the beep right before the Titanic was built. So they just put beeps all over the place. Honestly, I think that's the reason it sank, because everyone was like, this is driving us nuts. We hate this. Yeah, I think Duchess Nicole just has 1 or 2 attempts until she manages to beat the climb. Sprint God, by the way, is outside now. We have 3 players on the same stage. Ritz Blues gets through it, though. And Ritz Blues on to the final level here. Time to swim. This level, for me, was rather difficult, but this is the final level. We may see a completion in just a little bit. I like that at the beginning of the stage I said, there's no chance anybody's beating this. But, yeah, it could happen. It very well could. Ritz having a bit of a hard time getting anywhere. There's this stupid fish just trying to murder. Oh no, Ritz. Fish really aren't the kindest in times of emergency, you know. They're just gonna take advantage of you, and you don't want that. So this part is really janky, okay? If you thought the rest of the game was janky, yeah, you're right, but this is even worse. Wait, what did Ritz just do? Pause and unpause? I think so. Mostly Ritz is gonna have to figure out how to actually do literally anything in this stage. Okay, Sprint God got past the puppy and is going to be climbing down. I think Sprint God is starting to figure out some of the basic mechanics for this outside stage. One of the matches that we had, a lot of people got walled, by the way, when it came to this area that Sprint God is in. Xandra and Ritz Blues are both in the swimming stage. This is the final stage of the game. The big question is, who is going to figure out how to make progress first? And I think that the person who figures out how to make progress first is going to end up moving into the lead and probably taking the victory. Now, if I'm not mistaken, what they're going to have to do is figure out how to place Rose in such a way that she can grab onto the edge of the ice. Oh, I'm not calling things early, Red Queen. Neither of them have figured out how to make progress here. Duchess Nicole, though, is starting to make some solid progress as well. I still wouldn't put Duchess Nicole out of this, because she got through the early levels pretty much quicker than anybody else. She could potentially catch Sprint God and some of the other players here. Okay, Xandra has figured out what to do there. Unfortunately, falls right back into the ice, or the water. But Xandra has made a tiny bit of progress there. That's still really important to figure out. Ha 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 ha. For those who are just stopping on by, Kusogr4nde is the bad video game tournament where players have an hour to make as much progress as possible. Whoever has made the most progress by the hour takes the victory. Ritz, by the way, has moved back into the lead just now. Honestly, I think we're going to see at least one game completion here, probably two, but we could potentially have more between Sprint God and Duchess Nicole. They have all been doing fantastic. And Ritz Blues, oh, so close to beating the game. Unfortunately, the jellyfish kills him. That was the end right there. Xandra could take the victory, though. I don't know what happened, Justin. Apparently, I accidentally spilled a bunch of chips everywhere and didn't even realize it. I'm sorry. Ah! Yeah, they're on my sock. I'm sorry. Okay, Ritz. You know what? Maybe that wasn't quite the end. You gotta get to the door that has Jack on it, I think. Okay, Ritz. Climbing over some of the glaciers here. And Ritz has fallen into an area that, unfortunately, you can't do anything going up. Okay, Xandra is at the door that you need to jump on top of. Unfortunately, Xandra does not have the key item that Ritz just got, which is the paddle. You know what? Maybe it's not the right door. There are too many doors in this ocean. I completely forgot about the paddle. And there we go. Ritz finishes the game. Xandra is starting to get pretty close too. Oh my gosh. But yeah, good job, Ritz. Now, we need to see who comes in second, third, and fourth. But Ritz is definitely the victor here. I like, if y'all go over to Ritz Blues 783, that's the Twitch name. Ritz was doing a little bit of a dance there, and it was beautiful. It looks like he's going to be playing as Jack now. Duchess Nicole is still in this, though. Hey, Xandra just got the paddle. Xandra may finish the game in just a little bit as well. Oh, no. Okay, Xandra is right near the end. I think Xandra has a pretty good chance of beating it right now. Oh my gosh, just gotta get on top of the boat, but the gatekeeper turtle is really not a joke. That turtle has ended playthroughs for many people. Okay, Xandra, can you get up there? Oh my gosh! Oh, the turtle! The turtle! Xandra's just trying This is literally what she's got to do. Sandra, come on! Come on! Don't let the turtle get you! Don't let the turtle win! You can do this! Oh, reach up! Reach up, Rose! Oh my gosh. I'm so stressed. Yeah, I heard Proto Man as well. I thought it might have just been my imagination, but... Sandra! Oh, the turtle! Gosh. Jack is definitely being lazy there. And there we go, Sandra! Got it! As it turns out, Ritz comes in first, Xandra in second, Sprint God is currently in third, Duchess Nicole in fourth, but Duchess Nicole could still make some progress and come in third if she continues pushing. Remember, it's not over till it's over, and if Sprint God struggles to figure out where to go in this, then it could be a little while. Okay, we'll have to see. There we go, Ritz Blues is just playing casually right now, but Ritz Blues is definitely taking the victory today. Oh my gosh. I just love this game. Okay, I'm letting Xandra know, by the way, that due to taking second, you know, she's definitely got that place. It's locked in. There's no changing right now. The fight is between third and fourth for Sprint God and Duchess Nicole. Now, the thing is, Duchess Nicole is having a really hard time with this stage. Xandra is opting to go with Jack now. I love it. Ritz is trying to do the climb with Jack, which we saw Duchess Nicole try to do the climb, but was unable to do so with him. I'm wondering if it is possible. Oh, Ritz just trying to get this jump. I love it. Okay, so Sprint God right now is starting to make some progress in this stage. That's great. I think Sprint God may be able to get some progress here. Oh my gosh, the jellyfish. No, not the jellyfish. There we go. Ritz is trying to starting to figure out some of these awkward jumps with Jack. Now, this isn't something that Xandra nor Ritz have to do, but they're gonna keep doing it. Might as well. Duchess Nicole, I'm a little bit worried that due to some of the deaths that she's had, especially in this level, that she's really getting walled right now. Okay, come on. Who's gonna make it? Sprint God is right towards the end. Sprint God needs to get the paddle. I don't know if Sprint God got the paddle, but this is the end of the stage. Oh, Sprint does have the ore. Okay, Sprint God just needs to get up there. Don't let the turtle kill you. No turtle death. Sprint God trying to get on the boat. Seriously, this... They appropriately leave the hardest challenge right to the very end here. No, Sprint God. Oh, the turtle almost got you. That turtle was going for blood. Oh my gosh, no, Sprint God. Gonna have to do the whole level all over again. It's so funny. I just love it. Yeah, Turtle came out victorious today. Duchess Nicole trying to go slow enough to make progress without getting hurt. And that is... Oh, unfortunately, that's another death. This is a very bootleg video game. Like, so bootleg. Oh. How do you jump over that carpet without taking a hit? Maybe it's just a timing issue. There we go. Duchess Nicole got it. The turtle is merciless in this game, Kenyatta. Such a jerk, this turtle, okay? Nobody likes the turtle. Turtle's the gatekeeper of this game. Okay. Duchess Nicole, still not much. Only one hit left. You've got to make sure you don't take damage from the carpet, okay? Duchess Nicole jumped over one area of the carpet. Okay, good. I'm so stressed by everything that's happening here, you know? Sprint God is just trying to climb back on this glacier and is having such a hard time. Xandra, welcome to the chat. Congratulations on your second place today, by the way. That was a great watch. You almost beat Ritz Blues. Almost. So close. Oh, the water! Oh, Ritz. Don't let the water get you. No. Ah, well, Xander is mostly just chilling right now. Sprint God is having such a hard time climbing onto this sheet of ice. Oh my gosh, Duchess Nicole is making progress. Now, I think it's going to be really difficult to pass Sprint God at this point, but it's not impossible. I think there's still technically enough time. The thing is, Duchess Nicole is going to run into the issue of the stage with the key, and inherently she's going to try to go right instead of left. In addition, you have the whole ship climb. I don't think it's going to happen. I don't think we're going to see a place change, but we're going until the end to see what happens. Okay, you know what? This music is not the best. Like, I appreciate it. I appreciate that it has notes. But holy cow, it's a little teeny tiny bit repetitive. Just slightly. Just a little bit. You know what? Maybe this is why people were okay with the band going down with the ship. This is what they were playing. And people were like, just drown already. Oh my gosh. Go. Ugh. I'm glad that whenever you beat a level, they're like, fireworks! Fireworks for the Titanic! I don't think Duchess Nicole can make progress at this point. Oh, I'm so sad. I don't know why the high notes are so loud. They just beep into your soul. Beep, beep, beep. Oh my gosh, Cadus, no. Goof gas for this game would be the worst. I don't think it would be playable at that point. It would be so incredibly bad. Okay, we have just 2.5 minutes left at this point. Sprint God is trying to get back to Jack. I don't think it's going to happen. Duchess Nicole is just trying to figure out where to go in this stage. Essentially, the answer is go all the way to the right and then go down. Like, Duchess Nicole does see that there are pathways there, but I think is a little bit confused. I don't think she knows she can go down in there. Sprint God just trying to grab on. Oh my gosh. Oh. What a video game. Yeah, we've got new music, everybody. Just be happy. Oh my gosh. Well, we almost have a minute left. You know, we're gonna let this play out. The Sprint God could potentially just manage to get a good grab onto the iceberg and, you know, finish the game. I don't know if it's gonna happen, but why is this iceberg so hard to grab? I mean, it's made out of ice. It's gonna be super difficult to actually grab onto ice. Like, just imagine, you're using your bare hands, you've got water on your hands, grab ice. This is like ice that managed to form even out in the sea. Your fingers are probably going to just stick onto the ice immediately. Sprint God, no! Yeah, spike pits in a boat. It's just bad. Duchess Nicole is just stumped. And with 15 seconds left, we are going to be wrapping up in just a little bit. Enjoy the last few notes here. I hope you love this music. And there we go. That is time. The match is over. No more Titanic 2005. Take a breather. Everybody kick back, relax. Oh, I love those flags from Proton Stream. Thank you, Phantom. Oh, well, with that said and done, Ritz Blues managed to take the victory. Xandra second, Sprint God third, and Duchess Nicole fourth. What a game. I always love having Titanic 2005, though. This is one of my favorite bootlegs, and it's a blast to just see people try to get through it. And hey, we had 2 completions, so I'm not complaining. Not complaining at all. Let me go ahead and see if we have Ritz. Oh yeah, Sprint died at the very end of the game. That was a little bit heartbreaking. You know, I feel like Sprint with one more good push, Sprint would be able to actually finish the game. I'm letting Ritz know. Hello, Ritz.
Hey, Brosentia.
Oh my gosh, congratulations on beating the game and almost beating it a second time.
Yeah, thank you. This was a good game. I mean, kinda.
Kind of? Just so
of.
everybody can see where Ritz is on the second playthrough. We've got it like this right now. I mean, the thing is, this is one of my favorite bootlegs out there. It's definitely not a good game, but it's fun.
No. Yeah. I was really surprised by how solid the walls are in this game.
They're not that solid.
It's just a suggestion.
Yeah, I really wonder if there's anything useful with the walls, though. Like, that's what
It
I'm
was-
genuinely curious
I
about.
got one good use out of it on the second to last level. I was jumping through the wall just to see how far I could get, and I was able to see that there were platforms underneath the boat.
Ooh,
had to go
that
back down.
definitely helps.
Yes, it helped a lot.
Yeah. So, is this a game that you would go and play again?
Maybe. It seems easy enough to. Come on, jump. There we go. It seems easy enough to play, but definitely tough to play well. It's really clunky, like super clunky, especially the swimming.
Oh yeah, the final stage is easily the hardest just because of the terrible game mechanics. Like
I couldn't, for the longest time, could not figure out how to get out of the water.
I still don't know how to do it reliably.
You have to get next to the object you want to climb on, go neutral, and then press A, or jump.
Oh, you can't be moving when you push?
No movement.
Oh no.
No movement.
Well, that makes sense because people were flailing trying to
Oh,
grab
yeah.
onto it.
Yeah, it took me way too long to figure that out. But yeah, this chip tune is jamming. Like, this game is actually got pretty decent chip music. Except for one level was just awful, but I'm trying to remember which one it was, but I don't remember. One of them had really bad music.
Some of the music is pretty okay. I like the actual Titanic theme in the game that shows up. It's not the best game in the world, but it was, I don't know, it was an enjoyable watch. I always love watching this game.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed playing it. It's definitely pretty bad. I don't know if I want to play it anymore after this, though. Some
Mike
of
wants you to
those,
submit it to GDQ.
I'll think about it.
Oh, okay. I see how it is.
I might do it, but I gotta see if I can figure out if any of those wall clips are actually useful anywhere. I know one of them actually made me rap and then die.
Yeah.
But
I mean, there are speedruns of the game. They're what? 11 minutes long, 12 minutes long, something like that. So it wouldn't be a very long game for you to learn.
yeah, well, yeah. Once you know where to look for everything, it's not that difficult anymore. But still, sometimes with the ladders, you'll change directions where you want to jump, but because you were still holding a direction, if you hold left, then up to grab the ladder, then shift to the right, and then hit jump, you'll jump to the left. You have to stop. You have to stop moving for a second, and then turn the other direction, so that the game figures out, yes, you really do want to change directions.
Yeah.
So it's a little tough on the momentum.
Yeah, it definitely is. Still, you destroyed the momentum. You managed to get through both as Rose and Jack, so that was just fantastic. Seriously, great job. Anything you want to say before we kick you off?
Nah, I appreciate it, man. Can't wait to see you guys at SGDQ.
Oh boy, I don't know if I'll be there, but
Oh,
I know
I'll shout out for you.
Good. Wait, what are you playing there?
I'm playing Sylvester and Tweety in the Silly Block.
That's right. Oh my gosh. If I showed up for one game, it would be that, Ritz Blues. Because that game is a hot mess.
Yeah, it is.
All right, take care and
All right.
catch you later.
Yep, thanks for listening.
All right, everybody, this is Kusogr4nde, and we have another game coming up. Before then, though, I want to give a huge shout out to everybody who hosted Hasana Karaoke, Silver Moon. I'm sure there were others as well. Thank you as well for the people who have subscribed and resubscribed. I see Fluffy Squirrel